Time for health headlines. All right, do you take a multivitamin every day? Maybe you've heard conflicting claims about its benefits, but is it helping to prevent memory loss in adults over 60 years old? Nutrition expert Dr. Beth K joins us now by FaceTime after looking into the research. Good to see you this morning.
It's good to see you too, Mike.
Full disclosure, I do take a multivitamin every day. I don't know if it helps or not. Maybe it's placebo, but there have been some recent headlines about multivitamins.
Right, and it's fine if you do take a multivitamin. I am neither pro nor anti. I think it's fine if you want to. But this latest study that came out made some big headlines. You know, multivitamins slowing down memory loss, giving you sort of 2 extra years before your memory starts to slow down. So there's some pretty big headlines. And Mike, it was a good study. It's part of the Cosmos study, which is cocoa supplements and multivitamins study.
Okay.
And sadly, the cocoa arm of the study showed no benefit of cocoa supplements. So eat your chocolate, but don't expect any big health benefits from it. But the thing about this study, Mike, that was really good is that it was a randomized controlled trial, which we don't see a lot of in nutrition. But they are the only kinds of studies in nutrition that we can draw cause and effect from. All those other observational studies, they're very weak. Things turn out not to be as exciting as they make them out to be. So what I liked about the study is that it was truly a well done study. And it showed that the people in the study who took the multivitamin compared to the people who took the placebo did have an edge on one of the memory tests that they did. They scored higher on those. And so this may make you want to take a multivitamin. Now, something that people need to understand is the population in the study. The study subjects were Caucasian, they were well educated, and they were also all over the age of 60 and well off. So this group tends to be healthier anyway. So they didn't study other populations. They didn't study Alzheimer's disease or dementia. So there are a lot of questions about this study.
What when you look at it though, what's the message you want to send to viewers? What's the bigger takeaways from this?
So as you were saying, you take a multivitamin. I would not tell you to stop taking your multivitamin. I have taken one in the past. I don't take one now, but I kind of go back and forth. What I would tell people to do is, if you look at this and you go, oh, I want to have a little edge, look at supplements carefully and do not spend a lot of money on them. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to spend a lot of money on a multivitamin. The vitamin that they used in the study was a Centrum Silver. You could go to Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. You go, you see the Centrum Silver, go to the left or the right, and you'll see the store brand, which is pretty much the same and much less expensive.
Okay.
The next thing I tell people is avoid overdoses. So don't get vitamins that have 1,000% of a certain nutrient. That's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at just normal amounts of vitamins. The exception to that in over 50 multis is going to be B12 because it does. As we get older, some people tend not to absorb that as well.
Okay.
And then my last tip is don't forget the 2 biggies for your brain, and that is a healthy diet and exercise. Those 2 are going to take you further than taking a multivitamin. But why not add in a multivitamin, right? And do all 3, get that little bit of an extra edge. Not a bad idea.
I like that. Try to get it from what you eat and not necessarily. But some people don't like certain foods, so that's where it serves maybe as a supplement.
And that was one of the things in this study. The people that were deficient in nutrients probably had the bigger effect of this. If you have a pretty healthy diet, you're probably not going to get a big edge from a multi. But again, if you want to take one, it makes you feel good. A lot of times we do things because they make us feel good. And that's okay as long as it's safe.
All right, great research-based perspective this morning from Dr. Beth K. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike.
All right.